Howdy. I thought it would be fun. A work from home day, obviously, right? Ain't we all? But the only thing that's really going on for me is voiceover stuff. There's a lot of voiceover things, which pretty much entails me getting an email from one agency or another, posting jobs, and then I will read the copy, which is whatever it is that they want me to read. I'll sit there and I'll record myself on this stuff reading it, and I'll edit it up as best I can, and I'll send it out to them, and it's basically like an audition for voiceover work. But also, on top of that, I am trying to create a demo reel, I suppose. Normally, you go out, you spend up to about $1,000 to have somebody do it for you. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it myself. It's not all that difficult. Well, I mean, the basics of it are pretty doable on no budget. So that's what I've been doing, creating a file of many different types of examples of me doing many different voices and styles of things, commercials. You could go online and there are copy examples. Use those in order to create a demo reel. So I have been reading these fake commercials or radio spots or TV spots or some of them are quite hysterical, right down to local flower stores. It's all kinds of different things. And then there was also one for jazzy, soulful, sort of the golden oldies from the 70s through the fucking 90s. And with Jimmy, I did that one. It's pretty funny. I was reading it and I was laughing. I had to keep doing the takeover. Just so you know, you're listening to Jimmy was the guy's name, whatever that means. It's not like 97.5, 101. You're listening to Jimmy. Be transported to a simpler time. It's that sort of shit. And then I went right to, are you thinking about getting married this year? Well, do you want to send that special someone a special something? We could do that at upside down, some of the most ridiculous shit, upside down flowers. Turn that frown upside down with upside down flowers. I'm thinking, like, who the fuck wrote this shit? This is fucking bullshit. But that's what I'm doing, so I thought it would be fun to maybe take you guys along on that. But we're going to figure this shit out. Oh my god. But this is work. This is what I gotta do for work. This is what we have, folks. Car commercials, scripts, entertainment commercials, scripts, yada, 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 yada. It might be interesting. Let's try movie trailer scripts. And what's it say? Whether you are looking to play the part of a female lead or a male lead in the next upcoming movie, or are looking for ways to make your movie trailer scripts enticing, the voiceover sample scripts will help you on your way to movie stardom. Okay, male lead. I want to be a male lead. I'm clicking on this. This is for all the male leads out there. Okay, movie trailer, voiceover, sample scripts, male lead. EFUS, the movie. Voice age, young adult, gender, male. Job description. EFUS is an indie-style full-length movie. Ethan Miller is a 24-year-old professional baseball player who, at the peak of his stardom, sells everything he owns, buys a camper van, and retires from the game that made him millions to become a cross-country vagabond. Oh, honey. If that ain't me, I don't know who it is. Kimmy Laugh, ain't that some shit? He sold, at the peak of his stardom, he sells everything to buy a fucking camper van. Art direction. The voice of the hero can be described as authentic, calm, engaging, laid back, mature, and measured. Barack Obama. The script contains a combination of voiceover and conversations between characters and scenes in the film. EFUS is pronounced Ephes. Like Ephus. Ephes. Kakapo is pronounced Kakapo. Can't make this shit up, folks.
Category, movie. Industry, entertainment, style, Ethan, authentic, calm. Sports radio personalities, Mike and Andy, antagonistic, over-the-top, language, English, accent, Ethan, U.S. South.
Deep South, sports radio guy. U.S., Midwest, Greater Lakes, Midwest. Okay, fine. Disparity. You know what that means, disparity? Yeah, ma, geez. Well, that's why your father and I don't think that maybe you shouldn't try out for the hockey team this year. 1 minute movie trailer voiceover script sample. Scene setter. Ethan is staring into the camera. Now remember, Ethan is from the Delta South, I think probably just Louisiana, sort of. Is staring into the camera from his locker room within the team's now vacated clubhouse. His baseball uniform is covered in dirt and torn up. He's sitting in his blue undershirt and favorite long pants. He's continuing to slowly take off his equipment as the voice-over is read, An FS pitch in baseball is a very low-speed pitch. It's a junk pitch. The delivery from the pitcher has a slow velocity, usually catches the hitter off guard. The FS is one of the rarest pitches thrown. It's like the 95-year-old Kakapo that you see once in your life. He removes gloves and starts to remove his shoes. I've sold everything I have. I bought a busted-up hippie van and used a frying pan. I'm leaving pro baseball at the height of my career because now there's more out there for me. Removes shoes and starts to wipe his face with clean towel. I need to slow things down. Just breathe, cruise, journal, rest. Everyone's moving so fast these days, wanting me to pitch as fast as possible. I just want to change things up and catch everyone off guard. Ethan pauses and grabs a baseball from his locker. I think I've known this for a little while now, but now it's crystal clear to me. Dramatic pause. I'm the FS pitch. Scene. 30-second movie trailer. Voiceover sample for the script. Artistic direction. Note that while the 1-minute script above is seeking a voice for Ethan, we're also looking to hire for secondary characters, Andy and Mike. So one person doing both, Andy is a middle-aged baritone voicemail with a general American accent. Mike is older, approximately 60-70, whose voice is a little raspier and conveys his age and experience. He is a retired pro baseball player turned announcer. Mike also has a general American accent, and his tone is serious. Scene setter. Ethan is driving in his caravan down the highway. All that's heard is the rattling of the frame of his seriously aging van and its tires whining as they make contact with the road. He's replaying some passionate comments from a few local sports radio personalities. They're reacting to the news that he's leaving pro baseball to travel around the country in a caravan. Andy, sports radio personality. Can you believe this kid? Can you actually believe this kid, Mickey? The best pitcher Cleveland has seen in 40 years. The guy's coming off the best season I've ever seen by a 24-year-old pitcher. And he does this? Yeah, I'm with you, Andy. It's a what? Absolute disgrace. What an absolute disgrace. You know how many young men would die to be in Ethan Miller's position? Andy, sports radio personality. To think he's driving a dumpy hippie van right now while his teammates are getting ready to host Cincinnati. Ethan turns on the radio to some patchy country music station. Turns it up. 15-second movie trailer voiceover script sample. Scene setter. They're getting shorter now. Ethan is filling up his caravan at a rundown gas station on the outskirts of Cleveland. The voiceover is Ethan talking to himself in his mind. Ethan, I just have to fill up and throw them cash. That's it. No one will notice me. A local filling up on gas a few pumps over double takes and recognizes Ethan. Shit. What am I doing, man? This is stupid. I'm gonna go back. Ethan throws a $20 bill at the outdoor gas pump, bolts into his caravan, and peels out of the gas station towards Cleveland. Now, I'm going to go and do that again and record it a little bit better. That's how it goes. When I do this for myself, obviously I was just reading it off the cuff so I could be a goofball, have the opportunity to be a goofball. But, I'll give it a little bit more practice, a little bit more thought, and record it for work. But this is what's going on. This is how my work goes. We'll see what happens. I got to go do a few other things, and then I have a lot more recordings to do, and this is how I will carry on my night and get a whole bunch done and cracked out so that I could spend the rest of the time sending them where they need to be sent to. which is another job in itself. I love you guys. Thanks for chatting.